Hello all, Seriously is here, back with some more Windrose building. Yeah, we're just doing building, and that's all we're doing. We're back. I went to the other world, I fought a ship, brought some home, some loot and stuff, mostly wood and stone. That's what we're there for. And provisions. We brought lots of food home too. We can cook lots of stuff and things over here now. Not anything requiring a level 2 cooking station, so I think that's one of the first things I'm just going to slam in wherever we can. I do have copper ingots over here now, so I'm just going to put this here for the moment, and then we can make spicy kebabs or skewered, hearty egg broth might be a good one. 10 agility. Does it use anything that I want? I want this stuff. Yeah, it does. It uses this. These are the good ones. I'm going to make these. How many can I make? 8? It's not a lot. Go. I don't want to use up all our materials. Food. Most of these are cramped full. I'm going to leave that here so I do have stuff to eat in storage. I've got 2 things on me anyway, and I just ate the spicy kebab. Alright, between episodes, I put in some more docks. I left up these so you can see how I did the angles. Let's break those off right now. Turned it on 15 degrees for some of those. Then I smooth ones, made a bridge across this zone to this zone. Oh. I think I missed some, maybe on this bridge over here. I did make a way to get on top of the ship. There's nothing up there, so there it is. We might go over the top of that ship with a build. I don't know. Okay. So this is the basic structure of the rest of the town. Have not designed that end yet. We'll figure that out later. And if you take a keen eye, you'll see this doesn't line up exactly, but I think that's okay. We can't fall in that crack. We could also put something in there. What is my rotation angle? There we go. No, we can't put something in there because it is... This block is considered there. Alright. Good enough for me then. Alright, let's get upstairs. Still don't have any light up there. And we have a temporary staircase. This is basically where I want it to come out, but I don't know that we want it to be just a straight across 26-degree stairway. That requires a lot of headroom on the previous floor. So what I'm thinking is some sort of, maybe not spiral, maybe a square spiral going up here. Coming out like that, and we might have another bridge going out in this direction, different from that direction, across to something over there, just like an elevator up and down. Another way to access this keep from inside the town. A nice stone bridge. We don't have any stone bridges anywhere. We're gonna do a raised bridge over there out of wood. It's quite the span. I don't know how we're going to do the supports. We'll figure it out though. I did put in these on the corners. If we go into build, go into pillars. You can see there's 2 on each corner, and I did the right hand side most corner. So it's not directly in the middle of where these line up, but it's close enough. So I'm gonna continue these down. I'm gonna be getting rid of probably the one in the floor. We'll see. So it doesn't matter which way these face, they're all gonna face the same orientation. I'm not rotating these at all. So they don't have to line up with the one above, and they will line up with the one below. And they are evenly spaced because of me picking the right hand side all the way around. Huh. No, that one. Maybe. Usually they line up very well. There's no seam sometimes, but the pattern changes. If the pattern doesn't continue, it's not lined up. There we go. Okay. So I stopped putting the floor in up here so you can see the process. Let's get to that. Yeah, that's a good spot for it to continue. I want to base everything off of this grid, the north, south, east, west grid. So the whole interior floor, except this ring that we put in, should try to go that direction. Now, a way that I found to do that, let's break that one down, is by drawing and holding. We should be able to, sometimes can, draw into blocks you couldn't otherwise. It's not letting us do it there, but it is letting us do it there and there, for example. So we can't get through one wide gaps anymore, so I'm going to leave this as a 2 wide gap. It was letting us get in there, but that didn't. We can continue off of there. See that? There we go. It won't go there, huh? Alright, well let's go there ahead of time here. And then we should be able to do that from this side. Yeah, see? Alright, a couple of gaps, we'll fill them in, no problem. Okay, good, we got that corner in already, perfect. That should be all we need over here. It's easiest if you stand across from it, so we'll come from here. Doesn't want us to go in there? Ah. Okay, we can break that one off. Whoops. I swear I pressed the jump button. Alright, that's better. I have a feeling it's not going to meet in the middle either, so let's find out. No, the same gap. Okay, and we can't fill it in. So what do we do about that? Free placement. Now, we're going to want to line up the height, but more importantly, we also want to line up the spacing. That looks pretty good to me. Can we bring that up? Oh, wait. No, it won't go up. Let's just place it and see what it looks. Oh, that's flat. That's flat. All right, now let's try snapping. Yeah, there is a snapping placement there. I saw it for just a second. Yeah, the stone, you know what? I don't want it to line up so poorly everywhere. As long as these two meet in the middle, that's fine. I think what we need to do, whoops, is continue this from here. That's part of that. Okay, that's the midpoint. Good enough. Okay. This is from the side. That's from the side. There we go. Okay, we can go straight through. Perfect. We'll do that. We have a gap there to fill. That's okay. We'll do it the same way. Let's go from the midpoint here. First. Come on. Let's go. Build camera. Well, like I said, easier from across the way. We'll try that. That's the middle line right there. There we go. It's not wanting us to go through there. Huh, it's all lined up. That's fine. Oh, no, 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 we don't want to do that. Okay. That's a lot to cover up. It's gonna make some it's gonna make for some weird snapping points, which is the problem with building on these blocks. So what we might want to do is put our floor in first, and we might want to build our building that is not going to be a circle on an angle. That's something to consider at least. Okay, let's get in close. Free placement. Saw it for a second. No. There we go. And trying to hold the Z key and scroll down to make it snap in there. It's not going to work. I'll just turn snapping off. Place that in there. Perfect. Oh, there we go. Nice. That's a bit off, unfortunately. But it does cover up all of our holes. And I think, yeah, we can still fit through a gap that small. That's interesting, actually. Can I snap to that? I can. It's a little bit lower, too. No, not there. That's neat. I like that. A little bit more narrow than normal. Okay, so that's our way up here. Oh, I thought we were done. We're not done. We're nowhere near done. Okay. Nice. A lot of extra snap points in here for us. That somehow are working. This one is the only one that isn't. We will force it in. Cool. I need a workshop because I need to fill my lantern. I don't think we have one over here on this side yet. Ooh, we need more animal fat over here. 2. Uh-oh. That's better. Because we have no lighting in here. We can just put lighting in, but... helps her out here at night, too. Okay. Turn it off. Oh, we're missing a spot. Perfect. Okay. I do want to build out of stone up here, but I think if we put in flooring first, and use that as a scaffold. Or maybe we should use walls. That way it's not wood. Now we could put it on an angle. I did say I wanted a doorway here, right? Let's put in a gate, just so I know. There we go. Yeah, right on that pillar, and that's way too wide. Huh. That will not be centered. Do we care about that? There we go. That is centered on the blocks, which is pretty good. It does leave a gap, but we can't get through it. I'd rather have it centered on the blocks, to be honest. Okay. So let's have this be our entrance. Foyer. Staircase. We got to work this out to continue on with our castle here. Why can I not snap this to... Oh, okay, because it's here. I'm trying to snap it to the other end of the gate. Okay. That's why, because you're a dummy. Okay, then we would want it to be sharp edges, 90 degrees. This is going to be more of a castle. We have to encompass that over here. Yeah, that comes out to the width I want. So we're not on an angle. We're east, west, north, south. That's fine. That's okay. Maybe a different floor could be on an angle from this one. Whoops. Something like... Is that a 45? I think so. $15, $30, $45. Yes, it is. Okay. I can fit two in between. Yeah, that's a 45. So 15, 30, 45. We do want to be able to walk around the outside edge here, so we do need to leave some room. Perfect-ish. Yeah, doesn't meet up exactly, and we'll have to solve that problem, but I think that's a pretty good floor plan here for our keep. So let's solve this staircase problem now. Let's put some lighting in, because we're going to have to solve that problem. Look how foggy it is. That's really neat. I love it. Just basic torches, just wood for now. Don't need too many. I think we'll do 4. Oh, we don't have pillars all the way around. Why not? And why isn't this working on here? Yeah, what the heck? Whatever. It's temporary anyway. It's for working purposes. We'll just put them wherever. There we go. Because this is just not enough. It's nice, but it's for walking through dark areas. It's not for building. In fact, these are for building. Okay, so floor plan there, staircase. Let's get down here. We need to get from the top of those blocks, not the bottom, to this floor, so we should start from up there. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Yeah. It's gonna have to be that way. Unless we change the angle that we put these at already. This is not enough of an overhang. We'd have to cut some blocks out if we want to change direction. So we have to come down at least this far. Can we? Okay, let's put this here temporarily. No, our head hits that. I think we'd have to change direction. We're gonna take these out. There we go, something like that. So we can change direction here. We might have to take these two out as well. Something like that. Okay. So let's put a floor in there. Yeah, that kind of floor. We'll turn it this way. I do want the other stairs on there, or yes, I do. So that has to go out at least one more. But it can't. Okay, let's do a small floor. Come on. Change direction this way. Let's put our staircases in. floors. I don't think we're going to be able to fit up between that gap. This is what we're about to test before we go today. Sure. No, we would need a lot more removed. So maybe we are just going straight up there. It's not the worst stair solution ever. And we could change on gradual angles, right? No, let's just snap it. Make sure we can clear it. We were clearing that gap before, right? It is tight. That's a tight gap, but we are clearing it. That might be the tightest we can get our staircase to fit here. Well, that's a shame, but if we want a square building, we do have enough room up here to get out and into the building. And we don't need this gap here anymore, so we can fill that back in. Nope. Ah. This one, please. Thank you. There we go. Not too shabby. Yeah, works great. And we're hungry. Yeah, perfect timing. We're done for today. All right, we will do more castle building next time. But until next time, have a good time.